As the world falls away and I can't find a reason, as the world turns to gray, it's killing me unwillingly, and I am just the same as you.
I could review Helicopter before Really Big Shrimp, but since I'm supposed to review these episodes in the episode order, I have to review this episode after Really Big Shrimp. But it's really not a big issue for me. Nickelodeon sometimes makes schedule mistakes. Now, Helicopter, while it's not as great as Really Big Shrimp or any of the other episodes, it is still hilarious. Drake won a contest because Drake Charm is basically what I'm going to tell about Drake here. Gets to be able to go on a helicopter and then skydive off of the helicopter. Yeah, that's basically what this episode is about, is Drake going on a helicopter and also jump off of the helicopter. Just to show that he really has the ability to skydive. However, the parents deny because it's dangerous. Really, really dangerous. But Drake denies it. What do you expect? This is one of the final episodes of the show. What do you expect from Drake doing in this situation? Josh was about to stop Drake from making the biggest mistake. However, since that one of the guys who's going to control the plane actually is okay with Josh going with them. Wow, Josh managed to go on the airplane without him doing any attacks like Drake did. That's even less than what Drake did in this episode by winning the contest. However, when Josh is trying to stop Drake from falling out of the airplane, the pilot gets knocked out cold by the fire extinguisher, which means that Drake and Josh are in complete trouble that the plane, well, it's not really out of control, it's just autopiloting. So, everything turns out to be okay. However, Josh accidentally used the fire extinguisher and pushed the guy off of his airplane with a parachute in hand. And they're completely screwed. This is why this episode is really hilarious, because they're in a very dangerous situation. They're high in the sky with no pilot whatsoever. And whenever they try to do something, it just gets way more chaotic. Since they don't know how to work a plane, they think that they can... Drake thinks he knows how to control a plane because he played Helicopter Wrestle on a video game. He turned off the autopilot, but it just made the plane go down. Oh my god. This is just over the top hilarious, and I'm still laughing to it even to this day. And as for the other moments when they tried to get some help, they did so many mistakes. I mean, Drake was just trying to get a bearing on the location that they're in by calling for help for a helicopter 9065. However, he accidentally pulled the radio thing off, which means that they can't be able to call anyone, which means they're screwed. However, Josh has his cell phone. He tries to call Megan, but Megan doesn't care. You know, as bad as Megan was in this episode, it's actually kind of hilarious that she completely hung up on Drake and Josh when they're in a helicopter. It may be kind of dark, but it's funny. It's dark in a funny way. And with no more gas whatsoever, with only one parachute, they all get out of the airplane. And the airplane got crashed. Off screen, but why do we need explosions? Because this will probably be PG if it actually was exploded. And since the pilot found out that his helicopter got crashed, Drake and Josh's parents have to pay the helicopter, which is $400,000. And Drake and Josh ground themselves for 2 weeks. 2 weeks isn't enough. I know that you have a record deal, but considering the fact that this episode is supposed to come out before Really Big Shrimp, you're pretty much screwed. So it's actually supposed to be 2 months, or maybe even more. When I was little and Drake and Josh was still on the air during some new episodes of iCarly, I always wanted to see this episode because this is one of my favorite episodes when I was watching as a kid because of how over the top it is. I really love the fact that Josh is so scared of the fact that they could die because with no pilot whatsoever, they're pretty much doomed. And when they jump off of the plane, it made me burst out of laughter. I know that this is kind of weird, but I swear, These type of guys aren't supposed to be on an airplane when they're not skilled to. I mean, if they're ever going to be on an airplane, they should stay on the airplane and not do any stupid mistakes. Oh my god. I just can't get enough out of this episode. Helicopter is just basically one of those episodes, well, it's kind of in early episodes of Drake and Josh from season 1 and 2. However, they're taking it to new heights. Yeah, I know, puns are really bad, but that's the best I can do with this episode. I give this episode an 8 out of 10, and the Drake and Josh marathon is finally over.